So yeah, if we look at the other fixtures in the league here, um, my team Chelsea has that early kickoff coming up against
Nottingham
Ange
Forest.
Postecoglou, Big Ange. Will he? I don't know.
Nah.
People, I don't know, man. People are saying, if he doesn't get something out of that game, he's out. He might get the sack. So I guess we'll see. The thing with Chelsea, we've seen it time and time again. We're supposed to put away a team. And historically, every time we come back from the international break, I think with the exception of, was it last year sometime? I remember there's one international break we came back and we actually looked good. I'm like, yo, this is a first. I think it was last. I can't remember what the fixture was. But every international break, Chelsea just comes back and just looks, I don't know. We know we have Caicedo and Enzo, who usually travels very far for their international duty. And they usually come back just, either tired, the leg is just not ready. And so after a slow start, Enzo picked up a little knock doing his international duty. We have quite a few injuries. Cole Palmer set to miss another 6 weeks.
I saw that.
Man, I don't know. But, I'm confident in the team we have still. Well, we don't have a defense. We don't have a centre-back at this moment. Very interesting to see the lineup that Enzo Maresca will put out. But I think regardless of who we play, we should get a result against Nottingham Forest.
You guys did beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer. So I don't think you need Cole Palmer to beat Nottingham Forest.
Right.
But, I wish Man U was playing Nottingham Forest maybe tomorrow because,
they are not on form, man.
Not on form. It's like, hey,
even when they go up in a game, 2-0 up, they still can't. They lost against, they got knocked out of the cup against, was it Swansea? They came back and scored 3 goals after, they were up 2-0. So, coming up against a Chelsea team, you would think that they would win. But, as Chelsea has this thing about them, which I'm hoping we're over it right now. I'm feeling positive. I don't want to sound like I'm not positive, but it's just something we'd see with Chelsea. They're supposed to win against Manchester United. They were expected to win that game, and they just didn't. But I think we'll win that game. I really want to see Ødegaard to get his plaudits, to get his start. I would actually not start Garnacho and put Pedro Neto over there. The forward pick himself, and Joao Pedro, he didn't travel for international duty, so he should be well rested. We also see Caicedo, of course, in the middle of the park. He's a must. Reece James, very vital. So there are a few key players that we have. Cucurella, of course, should start as well. Don't know who is going to pick as our centre-backs. And I don't think Enzo Fernandez will start. But I know we have Andre Santos, who is a good deputy for Fernandez there. So I feel like we should win that game comfortably. I'm even going to say 3-1. I just feel like they might give up a goal, but should win that game comfortably.
Yeah, based on the format Nottingham Forest is in right now, the attack at you guys' disposal still without, Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
I don't see you guys failing to score at least 2 that game. These are the kind of games that Garnacho does well in as well.
Okay.
Looking at people.
So you think he should start?
Yeah, I would definitely start Garnacho. for this game. He's well rested. I let me see. Nottingham Forest. I mean, you guys are
Yeah.
shaky defensively, but I still say I fancy Pedro to score. You guys still have Estevao. You guys have Pedro.
Yeah, the attacking power is there.
So
Yeah, the attacking power is
I
there.
say in the middle of the park. Beatings. Honestly, the firepower in your team versus Nottingham Forest right now, I don't see Chelsea losing. But again, Nottingham Forest are wounded animals, and when a team is wounded like that and their backs are
Yeah.
against the wall, that's when most times than not they tend to come out firing on all cylinders and they play their best football. So, is it possible that
Unless they're Southampton, when they got ready, they almost set the record again for just the worst performance in the league. They were wounded and just couldn't find form. So, I mean, I really, like I said, I'm not worried about it. I just want the team to be aware, not to take the game for granted, and just to put the game away, just be clinical, take the chances, because we know we'll create chances. So we just need to take them from early and put the game to rest. So
I mean, from my perspective, I would love a Nottingham Forest win or even a
of
draw
course you would. Of
because
course you would. Yeah.
even if Manu loses, at least you guys are still within touching distance. So
Right.
that would
Of
be
course
good
you
for
would.
me. But
Of course you would. Yeah.
do I see it happening? Very unlikely. But Nottingham Forest, I'm rooting for you guys. I'm gonna be up early, 7:30 my time, and I'm gonna be in a red shirt.
Okay.
Nottingham Forest, you guys can maybe think that I'm supporting you guys because the Manchester. Let's go, Forest.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Come.
We'll see that one. Score prediction, like I said, 3-1 for me. What do you think that one would be?
Yeah, I'm thinking 3-1, maybe even 4-1, honestly.
Okay. All right. Burnley, Leeds, newly promoted teams going at it head to head. Leeds have been looking decent. We also have Burnley, who they're not a bad team, If you really look at it, not a bad
And you should
team.
have had that game wrapped up by halftime, at least 4 or 5, love. But leave it to Man U to just be so poor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to call that one. I think Leeds might just edge that one, to be honest. They're in 15th right now.
Maybe a draw.
Burnley.
I mean, two newly promoted sides, Burnley, really. So their results, when you look at it, I think the last minute pen to Liverpool, last minute
Yep,
pen to Man U.
Man U. Yeah,
They have played two of the bigger teams
big
fairly
teams.
well.
Yeah.
Going up
I
against
mean, to
Leeds,
be fair, Leeds should have got even a point from the Tottenham game they played the last time.
yep.
I feel like they should have got something out of that game. So they're a good team as well. I feel like if I compare the two, just overall, I think Leeds probably edges Burnley. So I can see them winning that a 2-1 to them.
I'm seeing a
Yeah.
draw, maybe a 1-1, 2-2 draw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Burnley loses that much. I think they're gonna look at it as their chance to get.
Get a point. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Burnley's gonna come out and draw that match most definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Brighton Newcastle should be a good one. Newcastle, of course, going to the Seagulls. Amex Stadium. Newcastle.
They have been finding some
Bit of a
form.
farm.
Have been
Watamade.
yes. So I mean,
He's been doing good.
yeah. So Newcastle is what up to 11th in the table now. I think what? Let me see here. Brighton 12. So
12, yeah.
I think it's just goal difference that separates both the two teams as well. So that's
Right.
a highly competitive match as well. I can see that
Yes.
also being a draw.
Yeah.
Gonna be watching this one to see, how
Oh, it turns out.
Carlos Baleba looks. Hasn't
Yeah.
completed 90 minutes all season.
Right.
They linked with a move to Man U, and they said that's maybe
Yep.
bring off his
Yep.
performances.
Yeah. I mean, they have the either of those teams with a win, and if Manu drops points, either of those teams can
Deep Froggers, yep.
go ahead, you guys. So,
But that's another match again. I can see a draw. Two
I think so.
mid-table teams, highly competitive. Yeah, I can see that
Yeah.
also being a draw as well.
I'm gonna give it to Newcastle. Newcastle just to edge Brighton. I feel like they just have just a slight edge over them. They got Tonali in the middle of the park. A good midfielder for them, connecting defense to attack.
Yeah, Bruno as well.
Can score a goal. Bruno
Bruno.
Guimaraes, Walter Made. They have quite a good team, I would say. Gordon, has been looking decent as well. So I can see Newcastle winning that one. I'm even gonna say 3-1, to be honest with you. Might start out very competitively, but I feel like towards the middle of the game, going into the second half, Newcastle just bring it up another gear and win that one.
The thing with Brighton is that
3-1.
we know that Brighton is always going to end up somewhere around mid-table.
Yeah.
That's just their ceiling. Always gonna be
Right.
somewhere around just the middle of the table between.
Yep.
I would say that 7 to maybe 13 spot.
Yeah.
They're
right.
And these are the type of games where you would think that Brighton might lose, but they tend to
Just pick up
a point. So I'm saying I can see Brighton definitely drawing them. I mean, Newcastle does have the better team. Newcastle are the team who's in the Champions League and has been picking up some kind of form.
Yep.
That whole drama with them losing Isak over the summer and so drawn out, kind of, I guess, took everything out of the team, the coaching staff. But they have been playing, I'd say, a lot better as of late. So Newcastle should win, but I'm gonna go for a draw in this again. I think I'm bringing a lot of draws tonight, but this one,
I mean, that's just the competitive nature of the Premier League.
I definitely see a draw.
Any of these teams can win on any given day. Yeah. So yeah. Fulham Arsenal though, that should be a straightforward one.
Yeah, I don't see the Gunners dropping.
Fulham, I don't know.
Yeah,
we got a few good wins.
I mean, Man U, again, I keep going to Man U, but Man U were to beat Fulham. We got Fulham to beat as well. With the penalty, we were good that opening 20 minutes. They came back into the game. Not so much the second half, but we could have easily won that game against Fulham. We drew with them. But I don't see Arsenal dropping points. I mean, I know Arsenal has a few injuries right now, but personally, I don't.
I mean, Fulham has only lost to Chelsea thus far, No, I think they lost to Villa. Sorry, they lost to Villa.
Fulham has lost 3 games so far this season.
Fulham, you're right. Villa, Bournemouth, and Chelsea, which to be honest, each of those games, there were decisions that went against them, which you probably say on a different day would have gone their way and they would have got something out of the game. So I don't know. Fulham though, I mean, Emil Smith-Rowe keep coming off the bench and doing some kind of miracle for them, getting them some kind of point. We saw that against your team, Mark. But yeah,
I tell you.
I mean, Arsenal is a good team, though. Good team, man. Whoever they start with, bring on the substitution. It's a good team. So
Arsenal,
you would be a foolish man to bet against Arsenal in that game.
yeah. I don't even see Fulham getting a goal. I see a clean sheet. Like
Clean sheet, yeah, because
Arsenal
Arsenal
2-0,
hardly concedes, man.
3-0. That's how I see that game going. I don't see, like, right now, I think just on current form, I think Arsenal is playing the best football
Like
in the league,
champions,
right?
really. Yeah, yeah.
And
I mean, they only conceded 3 goals, I think 2 of which came from set pieces.
some proper
The Liverpool goal.
from set
I
piece.
think Erling Haaland is the only one who scored an open play against them.
So
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, but
your Arsenal
of course, we see Arsenal winning that one
easily.
comfortably. I'm going to hope for a blips in form for Arsenal, to be honest, for many reasons. Of course, they're London rivals to Chelsea. And of course, I mean, I have Chelsea winning the league. So
Whoa!
if they lose this game
Wow.
and Chelsea wins their game,
You're talking
it
about
will be.
Women's Premier League or the
No, yeah, even that. I mean, that's a given for Chelsea to win that
okay,
one.
yeah. I don't. I mean, the Men's Premier League is kind of a
But
that
no, I mean,
border.
if they lose that game and Chelsea win that game, we'll be 2 points behind them, and we still have to play them twice. So, so I'm hoping for the best. I really don't see them losing though. I'm gonna hope for like a 1-0 win to Fulham, but really, I can see Arsenal winning that one
Not
3-0.
gonna happen.
Yeah. 3-0 is what I see.
3-0.
1-0 is what I'm going to hope for to Fulham.
Delusional Chelsea fans, I tell you.
I mean, we can only hope, right? It's what football is about. Just to run through the rest of the fixtures here.
We have Aston Villa.
Yep, Tottenham Villa should be a good one. Villa picking up some kind of a form. We know Tottenham has looked a bit iffy. I'm not saying that they're in crisis or anything, but they just don't look as potent as when they first started the season. Have they been figured out?
The thing with Tottenham is, regardless of that, they've only lost 1 game so far this
True.
That's
True. So they find a way to come back here.
Yep.
We saw it against Brighton. We see it in the Champions League. We see, they just, I don't know.
So I mean, what, they're on 13 points right now.
Yeah. If they win and Arsenal drops points, they can actually go to the top of the table.
Yep. So that's. But in all honesty, though, I don't see Tottenham winning that match. I think Aston Villa has been rounding out into form after that. Poor.
I mean, Tottenham is at home, though.
Yeah, that is true. But for this one, for some reason, I just feel inclined to go with a Aston Villa 2-1 victory.
Okay, I mean, hey, that's what I want,
Yeah,
I want all these teams above Chelsea to just drop points, really.
Aston Villa might win this one.
Villa, who is in 13th now on 9 points, would then go to 12 points. They have been picking up form. It's possible, man. It's really possible because, like I said, Tottenham hasn't looked the same team as when they started the league.
Yeah.
And so if Villa comes out just heads on their body, ready to put everything on the line, they can win. They can. I'm going to call that one as a draw, 2-2.
I mean, draw. I don't mind a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, to be honest, at this point,
I just Aston Villa might win this one for some reason.
Give them a win. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna unite my faith with you. Predict a 2-1 win to Villa as well. I would love to see that. A late minute goal from Villa, actually. Man City Everton. Jack Grealish faces his old team. Should be a good one. Everton, not a bad team under David Moyes. They got knocked out of the cup.
But I mean, Man City have been somewhat shaky, like, up and down. So it's not as if they're playing, this very good, attractive brand of football where they're dominating teams. I mean, yet they won their last match very comfortably,
Yep.
but
Against
Everton,
Everton. I mean, they're at the Etihad, so
yeah. Mm, I mean,
I
Man
can see
City
City
should
winning that
win,
one. Yeah.
but I'm still
I think you're hoping.
no. So yeah, you're right. I'm probably hoping.
Yeah, hoping, yeah.
Everton, can you do it?
Please. I would love,
Everton
I
two
would love
one.
a draw
Everton
because
2-1.
if I look at the table, they're on what, 11 points, just as Chelsea, right behind Chelsea, actually. Man, a draw would be good. Draw would be good. So, hard to say, man. Hard to say.
Everton 2.
That Everton 2, City 1.
Yep.
I
I'm
mean,
going for
Haaland
an
should score,
upset.
man. Haaland should score.
Ooh, I'm going for an
But it would be
upset.
nice. It really would be nice. And we know Pep, something about Pep.
Everton, can you do it? Can you guys do it?
He has the tendency, Pep, to try to experiment. Yeah, this is one of those games we can see this experimentation coming out. And when he does tend to experiment, he usually drops points. So if he does, I can see Everton picking up something from this game. So
Possibly.
yeah, but if I'm being honest, I see City winning that game 3-1,
Yeah, I mean,
2-1, 3-1.
yeah. My mind tells me that City is gonna win. I'm just hoping.
Win that game.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Crystal Palace Bournemouth should be an interesting one.
Another good.
Bournemouth, of course, is on a superb run. Best start to their season since I don't know when, probably ever. But they're sitting in fourth, 2 points behind the top of the table.
And Crystal Palace
Semenyo.
have
Yeah.
only lost one game so far this season.
Right. Yes. And they're on 12
Well,
points.
with that threat back formation that Man U
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, that should be a very competitive match.
Should be a good one.
Very close call.
I actually want Bournemouth to win that one because I don't see Bournemouth continuing this impressive run. Crystal Palace, I can see them. I just don't want them to get too far ahead, if I'm being honest. But they look good though, man. You can't count them out. Cannot count them out. Mateta is on good form. Should be a good one. Semenyo, man, he's been. What is he? Isn't he like the second highest scorer in the Premier League right now?
The menu is on fire. 6
Something
goals.
like that.
Yep, 6 goals so far to second only to Haaland, who has 9. So Semenya has been playing very good.
Playing very good, man. So
My fantasy Premier League team. So
if he can just show up that game, I really think. I don't know, but you can't count out Crystal Palace, man. Defensively, they look good. We saw what they did against Liverpool. Attack after attack after attack.
yeah,
Yeah. So
deserve
hard to call.
I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm seeing
gonna
2-2. 2-2
2-2.
draw. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, I agree. And then of course we have Wolves, Sunderland. Wolves hasn't been. They're going down for me. One of the teams to be relegated.
Well,
Sunderland lost to Manchester United, but they apart from that, they have looked really well. Let's see, where are they in the table? Ninth
Sunderland is
on
yeah.
11 points. Yeah. So yeah, good team. Should be winning that against Wolves. I'm gonna give them a 3-1 win over Wolves.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sunderland has been playing, some good football, as you said. I mean, they didn't look that good against Manchester United when we played them.
I think it's
I've
a
been,
blip though. Just a
I,
blip.
I haven't really watched a lot of their games. I just know I've seen highlights. Just kind of looked at their stats to see what they're doing. Now, based on what the highlights are showing me, they look like a fairly good team. I know over the summer they had a very good transfer window, which we were talking about, in terms of them bringing in all those experienced players.
Yeah.
Wolves look very poor, like
Very poor, man. Like,
we're rough on Wolves. So,
yeah. I mean, to be fair to Wolves though, there are a couple of games I remember they should have gotten like even a point or so, but just the last minute or a decision didn't go their way. So if they can just have a consistent game, I feel like they can come away with even a point against Sunderland. It just depends on where their headspace is at. So, but Sunderland we know has been proven to be a good team.
yeah, they've been playing
Should
some
be
good.
staying up. I have them staying up this season. Wolves, I don't have staying up, so I really can see Wolves losing that one
Yeah,
easily to Sunderland.
yeah, yeah.
So
I actually see that too as well. But I mean, Wolves are at the bottom of the table, and
yep,
we know that they're not going to go winless.
yep,
Haven't won a game yet.
yeah.
They're not gonna
Oh
go
man,
winless for the entire season.
you
That's
think so?
kind
It
of
might be
impossible.
setting a record, bro. Might be
That's
setting
kind
a
of
record here.
impossible. So, um, is this the game where Wolves find some form,
Finally get their first win.
get their first win?
I don't know, man.
I don't
I mean, if not against
think
Sunderland,
it
then
would be good for me if Wolves can actually find a way to. I'm looking at the table here. Just
did they play West Ham already? I'm trying to remember here.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Did they play West Ham?
Let me see.
Yeah. Well, they played West Ham in the League Cup.
Oh yeah, that's right. And they
In the
won
League
that
Cup, and
one.
they won 3-2.
Yeah. So that's the game I'm predicting that if they're gonna win a game in the Premier League, that's the one I'm seeing that they're gonna win. Because apart from that, man, the only other team that's just poor is West Ham, like we're saying. So I feel like apart from West Ham though, even Burnley is a good team that I see beating Wolves. So yeah, man. I can't see them beating Sunderland with the form that they're on. So yeah, should be a Sunderland win.
Yeah, possibly a Sunderland win. Can see it too. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see Wolves winning, but
Right,
I wouldn't be
right.
surprised because as I said, they're not gonna go winless for the entire season. They
Winless.
have to
Yeah,
win
at
at
least one.
least
Yeah.
a match.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yep.
we will
We
see.
never know.
Yeah.
We never know. We never know.
Never know, man. But yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yep. I think we.
I think we didn't do one fixture.
Trying.
West Ham versus Brentford. Brentford for me wins that
Oh,
one.
well,
Yeah.
it's like anybody against West Ham, you just pick the other team.
Yeah, to be honest. No, but Brentford has, I think, is the better team at this point.
I mean, they did.
Well, they sacked Graham Potter, and they do have Nuno right now. So,
Brentford.
Igor Thiago, man, he is
I mean, West Ham is only 3 points behind Brentford. Literally 3 points behind them, And will West Ham be relegated? I just don't see it. West Ham is one of those teams that we know we can pencil in for that mid-table, anywhere from, 8, 9 all the way down to 14, 15, 16. So I don't I don't think it's gonna be a straightforward victory for Brentford.
Yeah.
Um
I mean, the bookies have West Ham winning actually.
yup, see, look at that.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
eh,
Yep. So
yeah, because I mean, Nuno, we know Nuno is a good coach, and he has a way with these smaller teams, you want to call it, of just using the players that are there to get the best tune out of them. So, yeah, should be an interesting one. Another one to keep an eye on. But for me, Brentford should win that one. Igor Thiago should
score
at least
again.
score. Yeah, yeah. So
I mean, he's been scoring some goals. He's on what, four?
yeah, he should have scored against City the last time he played them.
I'm looking at that
Just
West
couldn't
Ham
get his
winning now.
footing right.
My mind telling me that West Ham might
We win that one.
match 2-1 or 2-0. Yep, I'm looking at that West Ham win.
But I mean, who do you have being relegated? Because right now West Ham sitting in 19.
Honestly, um, I still see Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves. I think West Ham are going to climb themselves out of the
Relegation.
relegation zone. Sunderland have been playing extremely well that I don't see them losing enough to drop so far back there on the table.
Yeah,
Leeds, yes, they're on 8 points. They started well, but I still see Leeds dropping down with Wolves and Burnley. I don't see West Ham dropping.
that's Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They're just so poor though, man. I'm hoping Nuno can, and Nuno should turn that, turn their season around. So yeah, I guess you're right. And if they don't beat Brentford is probably one of those teams you said they should beat.
Shouldn't be, but
Yeah.
balls
So
wrong.
yeah,
I know, but I actually see West Ham winning. Looking at it again, I'm working with the bookies on this, going with the bookies. I think West Ham should easily
should win that one.
win that match. I don't see Brentford winning.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yes, sir. I think that's it. I don't know. Surprise players. Anybody for the FPL? Who should we drop? Who should we put in?
Wow. So my FPL team right now. Did I update it? I think I was waiting until tonight to update it. One thing I would say is I'm not taking the captain's armband off Erling Haaland.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna ride
It'd
it
be
out.
foolish to do that. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. I have let's see. Let me take a quick glance here. I would also bring in Salah against Manchester United. That's the truth. I've seen it too many times. He just
Yeah.
scores against Man U. It's like the inevitable.
Right.
Is tomorrow going to be the day he blanks? I don't know, but that's
Man.
something that I would look at. Definitely, as I said, Haaland as the captain. You gotta keep Semenyo in your side as well. From a Arsenal standpoint, I would definitely have Saka and a combination of the Arsenal defense, maybe Gabriel,
Gabriel.
Timber in the back line
Yeah.
there. And then,
I was gonna talk about Timber, yeah, because Timber, yeah,
yep,
looks good.
yep. So that's really what I have going now. And then I'm going to do some more updates before the game week starts tomorrow.
Yeah. For me, I think Gordon from Newcastle is going to get a goal and an assist. So
Possible.
one to watch. I would probably throw him in. But is he listed as a striker though? Because Newcastle has been playing him up top.
Garden.
So if he is a striker on FPL, then you probably don't want to replace Erling Haaland for him. Um, but
Let's see. Where do they have Garden listed as? We can look real quick.
yeah,
So they have
yeah, but
Garden as a midfielder. Garden is listed
midfielder actually.
as a midfielder. But the
Yeah,
thing is, I mean, depending on the formation that you want
that
to
you pick.
use,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
because in the fantasy league, I have three forwards in my team. Right now, I have Gyökeres, Haaland, and I have Mateta. Now, I might look at getting Mateta out. I might leave Mateta, take Gyökeres out. I'm not sure, but I know I'm definitely
But Isak.
forwards. Isak, I mean, no. So,
No.
and that's just the Man U bias because I think Man U is gonna win. So because I think
Okay.
Man U is gonna win, I would probably go Salah just because he scores, but I don't know Isak. It's just too close to call. Too close to,
Okay.
yeah.
Um. Yeah, I guess Mohamed Kudus, midfielder, another one. He's been looking good for even his country. Scored that game, helping Ghana. So I can see him, doing something in that game. So yeah, just a lot really. Competitive league, the Premier League. So yeah. But there you have it, guys. That is your game week 8 preview. We'll see if our predictions made any sense. We'll see how the games turn out. Very excited for the Chelsea match. Come on, you Blues. I'm really hoping
Glory,
that
glory, Man
all
United.
those other teams might drop points. Even Man United, if he can do something against Liverpool, that would be great. I really don't want to see Liverpool win the league again. So
Trust me,
any amount of
I
points that they
don't
can
mind.
drop,
Ooh.
tough to say. But I mean, I really don't want Man U winning just for this guy right here. But
Hey,
yeah,
if Man U wins that match, listen,
telling you what, man, it's gonna be huge. You know the sad part though.
if
Here's
we
the thing:
win that,
the narrative
woo,
that you guys can't win, right? Because if you
man,
lose, you're gonna hear, "Oh, Man U's such a poor team." Nah, nah, nah. If Liverpool wins, I'm sorry. If Man United wins, you're gonna hear, "Oh, it's." The issues are still there. Manu isn't fixed. Foreign verse isn't clicking. I don't know why
Liverpool
the
them
media is
lose.
so
Yeah, it's
gentle with Florian Wirtz. I mean, you probably even see it that they're saying, oh, comparing him to some of the greats who went 007, they're saying Ronaldo, Henry, all these great players went 007 their first league. But it's so unfair though, because when you look at other players like even Benjamin Seshko, they're saying was one of the worst signings. I'm like,
crazy.
how can you say that? For me, that doesn't make any sense.
Media for
But
you, man. Media.
yeah, they twist the story however they want. I mean, is a big he has the record for or was it Isak? Either way, Liverpool has that record. He has a big money spending. I remember when Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez came in, they were saying, "Oh my gosh, such a big money signing," and they're flops. But the narrative for Fernandes hasn't been the same, sadly. So, yeah, should be interesting to see. Will he show up against Manchester United? Will
Well,
Manchester United get something out of that game? I would love it. So we'll have to stay tuned. Yeah. Yes, sir.
yes, yes, guys.
But until then, until next time, y'all. Any final words? Dre, sorry you missed this one. Hope your team
Loses.
loses, to be honest. I really want Everton to do something in that game. So
Everton, do me
we'll
a
see.
solid, man.
Yeah. But yes, sir. I think that's full time here. Until next time, guys.
Stay
Stay warm. Enjoy the football.